test this coconut oil on my baby's face. Because mine. Coconut oil makes your skin glow, and you've been trying to make coconut oil at home and you're not getting enough, you're not extracting enough. So this video is for you. It teaches you the tips, the hacks on getting enough coconut oil at home. So stick with me, watch to the end to get the juice on how to get enough coconut oil. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nelly and this is my corner. These are the 3 coconut heads we'll be using for this process. We will break it and remove the meat. So now we have removed the coconut meat from the shell. So one tip I want to tell you now is that you have to buy a good coconut, a mature coconut. If you don't buy a mature coconut, you cannot get enough oil from your coconut. So how do you know a mature coconut? The shell of the coconut is always dry. This shell, let me bring it closer, is always dry. That's how you know a mature coconut. So we'll now go and wash this coconut and grate. So these are washed coconuts. We are removing the back, this brown part. And the reason why I want to remove the brown parts is because I don't want my coconut oil coming out with black or brown spots. And the main reason is that after the whole process, if I want to use the coconut chaff as coconut flour to make coconut flour or to make coconut swallow, yes, you heard me right, there's something like coconut swallow. So if I want to use that, make coconut flour or coconut swallow, it will be much easier. It will not come out with these black spots, these brown spots. So here we go. You have to be very careful. Do not injure yourself, and make sure you don't remove all the coconuts, just the up parts. That's how we will be doing it. Okay, I've succeeded in removing the brown part of the coconut. The next thing now is to grate. I said what? Grate. Some people will use blender, but with my experience in making homemade coconut oil, I've noticed that using grater, this gives me more oil than using blender. So, but if the quantity I'm making is too much, you won't have the time to grate, or grating, you don't know how to use the grater. That is why this video is here. This is coconut milk now without the chaff. The chaff, we've separated it. We can use that chaff to do coconut flour, as I said, but this now we will leave it so that the coconut milk and oil will be separated from the water. The coconut milk and oil will go up while the water comes down. With time, you will leave it here for some hours. That is why our advice, you use a transparent bowl to sieve out your coconut milk so that when it separates, you will be able to identify when it separates fully. Like now, it's still separated, it's not fully separated. So I'm going to allow it to rest here. This is complete 2 hours and it's still separating. Let's check inside. Let's see what the inside looks like. Wow, this is sumptuous. We put it in the freezer so that the coconut milk will solidify and it will be easy for us to bring out the coconut milk. Do not mistake this part for coconut oil. This is coconut milk, and surely the coconut milk has oil in it. So I've taken away my coconut water, and this is just the coconut milk and oil. This is not just the coconut oil. I'm still going to leave it here for 24 hours or less, depending on your environment. So the hotter the better. I'll leave it here for it to ferment. Voila! Look at our coconut oil dancing. Can you see it? So clear. There are 3 layers here after leaving it to ferment for 24 hours. The first layer is the coconut oil, the second is the milk, and the last layer is the water. Obviously, we cannot separate the oil from these 2 layers without them mixing up. So the best thing we have to do now is to put it inside freezer so that the oily part, the coconut oil, will freeze or solidify, and we can just bring it out easily. Okay, so we'll try and bring it out. This is your coconut oil. This thing you're seeing here is your coconut oil. Oh, let's break it through. It can enter. We don't want this. So now, let me test this coconut oil on my baby's face. Because smile. Ooh. Ooh. This is going to moisturize his face. Because smile now. Oh, it's so oily. Okay. This is your perfect cold pressed coconut oil. Grand finale. Let me apply it on my skin. Oh my goodness. See what I got from 3 heads of coconuts. I'm so excited. So when it melts, I'll put it inside this container because I want it to melt. But if I don't want it to melt, I'll put it inside freezer and it will remain like this. But no, I want it to melt. So if you want to see more of all these productions, subscribe to my channel. Subscription is free of charge. They don't charge you for subscription. So just subscribe so that anytime I make a video, you will be notified. Thank you. Bye bye.